Hey there, English learners! Welcome back to Fluent Flow English. If you're new here, I'm here to help you speak English naturally and confidently without the boring textbooks. Now, let me guess. You want to improve your English, right? But here's the problem. You're busy, you've got work, family, responsibilities. Maybe you're thinking, I don't have 2 hours a day to sit with grammar books. Well, guess what? You don't need 2 hours. You don't even need 1 hour. Today, I'm going to show you how to practice English in just 5 to 10 minutes at a time using things you're already doing every single day. No extra time needed, no boring exercises, just real, practical strategies that fit into your life. Sound good? Then let's jump right in. Before we start, I want to bust a huge myth. A lot of people think that if you're not studying for hours, you're not making progress. That's completely wrong. Here's the truth. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Practicing English for just 5 minutes every day is way more effective than cramming for 3 hours once a week. Why? Because your brain needs repetition. It needs to see English regularly, not just occasionally. Think about it like this. Would you rather water a plant a little bit every day or dump a bucket of water on it once a month? Daily practice keeps your English skills alive and growing, so stop feeling guilty about not having enough time. We're going to work with the time you do have. All right, let's start with strategy number 1, the commute trick. How much time do you spend commuting every day? 10 minutes? 30 minutes? An hour? Whether you're driving, taking the bus, or walking to work, this is perfect time for English practice. Here's what you do. Number 1, download podcast episodes or audiobooks in English. And I'm not talking about boring English lessons. I mean content you actually enjoy. True crime, comedy, business advice, sports commentary. Pick something that interests you. The key here is to listen to content made for native speakers, not English learners. Why? Because you'll hear natural speech, real vocabulary, and authentic pronunciation. Now, here's the secret. Don't try to understand every single word. I repeat, you do not need to understand everything. Just let the English wash over you. Your brain is absorbing patterns, rhythms, and sounds even when you're not consciously translating. Number 2, if you're not driving, try shadowing. Shadowing means you listen to English and repeat it out loud at the same time, like an echo. This technique is incredible for improving your pronunciation and fluency. Start with something slow, like a TED Talk or a children's audiobook. Play a sentence, pause, and repeat it exactly as you heard it. Match the rhythm, the intonation, the emotion. It feels weird at first, but trust me, it works like magic. If your commute is only 5 minutes, that's still 5 minutes of English immersion every single day. That adds up fast. Strategy number 2 is so simple, you can do it right now while watching this video. I call it the phone makeover. Your phone is probably the thing you look at most every day, right? So let's use it to practice English. Here's what you do. Step 1. Change your phone's language settings to English. Yes, right now. All of it. Your menus, your apps, everything. I know what you're thinking, but I won't understand anything. Here's the thing. You already know your phone. You know where the camera app is. You know how to send a message. Your muscle memory already knows what button does what. So even if you see English words you don't understand, you'll figure it out through context. And guess what? That's exactly how you learn vocabulary naturally. You see a word, you see where it is, you understand its function. Boom, you've learned it without even trying. Step 2, change your social media apps to English too. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you use. Now, every notification, every button, every post recommendation is in English. Step 3, follow content creators who speak English. Not English teachers necessarily, but people who create content you actually enjoy. Chefs, gamers, comedians, fitness trainers, whatever you're into. Here's why this is brilliant. You're not studying, you're just living your life, but you're surrounding yourself with English naturally. You're seeing it dozens of times a day without any extra effort. This is called passive learning, and it's one of the most powerful tools you have. So pause this video right now, go change your phone settings, and come back. I'll wait. Done? Awesome. You just made your phone into a 24/7 English teacher, and it didn't cost you any extra time. Strategy number 3, the kitchen method. Everybody eats, right? So let's practice English while cooking or eating. Here's the technique. Narrate what you're doing in English out loud, like you're hosting a cooking show. Okay, first I'm going to chop these onions. I need to cut them into small pieces. Now I'm heating the pan, I'm adding some oil. The oil is getting hot. Now I'm adding the onions. I know this sounds silly. You might feel ridiculous talking to yourself. But here's the thing. This is exactly how children learn language. They describe what they see and do, and it works. This technique does 3 things. 1, it forces you to think in English. You're not translating from your native language. You're directly converting actions into English words. 2, it builds your vocabulary for everyday objects and actions. These are words you actually use in real life, not random words from a textbook. 3, it gets you comfortable speaking English when you're alone, which builds confidence for speaking with others later. Pro tip, if you don't know the word for something, describe it. The thing you use to flip pancakes, or the round thing that holds water. Then later, look up the actual word. That's how you learn words you'll actually remember, because they're connected to real experiences. Bonus idea, record yourself while you're narrating, then play it back. You'll hear your own pronunciation, your mistakes, your progress. It's like being your own English teacher. And here's the best part. This takes 0 extra time because you're already cooking or making coffee anyway. You're just adding English to something you already do. Strategy number 4 is one of my absolute favorites, the 2-minute journal. Every night before bed, spend just 2 minutes writing in English. And I mean 2 minutes. Set a timer if you need to. Write about your day. And keep it super simple. Today, I woke up at 7 a.m. I had coffee and toast for breakfast. Work was busy. I talked to my colleague about the project. For lunch, I ate pasta. After work, I went to the gym. Now I'm tired and ready to sleep. That's it. Basic sentences, simple vocabulary. No fancy grammar required. Here's why this works. First, writing forces you to recall vocabulary. It's active practice, not passive. Second, you're writing about your life, so the vocabulary is personally relevant. You'll remember these words because they're connected to your actual experiences. Third, you create a record of your progress. Come back in 3 months and read your old entries. You'll be amazed at how much you've improved. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about perfect grammar. The goal is not to write perfectly. The goal is to think in English for 2 minutes. If you don't want to use a physical notebook, use your phone's notes app or a journaling app. Some people even use voice notes instead of writing. Just speak for 2 minutes about your day in English. 2 minutes. That's all. You brush your teeth longer than that. But those 2 minutes every single day will transform your English faster than you think. Final strategy, the waiting game. We all waste time waiting during the day, waiting for the bus, waiting in line at the coffee shop, waiting for your computer to start up, waiting for your friend who's always late. Instead of scrolling mindlessly on social media, use that time for micro practice. Here are 5 things you can do in 60 seconds or less. 1. Read 1 paragraph of an English article. Just 1. Google news in English, Reddit, whatever interests you. 2. Learn 1 new word. Use an app like Word Reference or just Google word of the day. Look at it, Read the definition, see an example. Done. 3. Think of 3 things you can see around you and name them in English. I see a red car, a tall building, and a coffee cup. 4. Practice one tongue twister. She sells seashells by the seashore. Say it 3 times fast. This is actually great for pronunciation. 5. Watch one short video in English. YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels. Make it something fun. A recipe, a joke, a magic trick, doesn't matter. You're hearing English and enjoying content at the same time. The point is, there's no such thing as wasted time anymore. Every tiny moment is an opportunity to practice. And here's something crazy. If you do just one of these 60-second activities every time you're waiting for something, that's probably 5 to 10 times a day. That's 5 to 10 minutes of English practice that feels like nothing because it's built into the dead time you already have. Okay, let's quickly recap the 5 strategies. Number 1, the commute trick. Listen to podcasts or audiobooks during your commute or practice shadowing. Number 2, the phone makeover. Change all your device settings to English and follow English content creators. Number 3, the kitchen method. Narrate what you're doing while cooking or doing daily activities. Number 4, the 2-minute journal. Write or speak about your day in English for just 2 minutes before bed. Number 5, the waiting game. Use waiting time for 60-second micro practices. Notice something? None of these require you to sit down with a textbook. None of them require extra time in your day. They're all about integrating English into the life you're already living. That's the Fluent Flow philosophy. English should flow naturally into your life, not feel like homework. Here's what I want you to understand. You don't need to do all of these strategies. Pick just 1 or 2 that fit your lifestyle. Maybe you have a long commute, so strategy 1 is perfect for you. Maybe you cook every day, so strategy 3 makes sense. The point is to start small and be consistent. I've taught thousands of English learners, and you know what separates the ones who succeed from the ones who give up? It's not talent, it's not having a good memory, it's not even having a lot of time. It's consistency. It's showing up every single day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Think about it. 5 minutes a day for a year is over 30 hours of practice. That's like taking a full course, but it doesn't feel like 30 hours because you're spreading it out into tiny, manageable pieces. The people who say, "I don't have time," are really saying it's not a priority. And that's okay, but if English is a priority for you, you can find 5 minutes. I promise you can. You're not too busy, you just haven't found the right method yet. And now you have 5 methods to choose from. All right, here's what I want you to do right now. First, pick one strategy from this video that you're going to try today. Not tomorrow, today. Write it in the comments below. Tell me which one you're choosing and why. This creates accountability. Second, if you found this video helpful, smash that like button. It helps other busy English learners find these tips. Third, subscribe to Fluent Flow English and turn on notifications. I post new videos every week with practical, real-world English tips, just like this one. No boring grammar lectures, just strategies that actually work. And here's a challenge. Try your chosen strategy every day for just 7 days. That's it, 1 week. Then come back and comment on this video again to let me know how it went. Did your English improve? Did it feel easy? I want to hear about your experience. Remember, you don't need more time, you just need a better strategy. And now you have 5 of them. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, the journey to fluent English isn't about giant leaps. It's about small, consistent steps every single day. You've got this. Your English is going to improve. Not because you suddenly found 5 extra hours in your day, but because you made small changes that add up over time. I'm from Fluent Flow English, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep practicing, keep flowing, and keep getting better every single day. Take care.